Hey there! Welcome to the most requested video of the year, the detailed marketing roadmap for 2024. Whether you're a high school senior, a college freshman, or someone just starting out in the field of digital marketing, you're sure to find something useful here. So, if you're also considering a career change, this video could be just what you need. Everything you ever wanted to know about digital marketing, how to start, what to learn, and where to study is going to be answered in this life-altering film. So don't stop watching till the very end. And lastly, if you think you've learned anything from the video, please let us know in the comments section. Your feedback is invaluable in ensuring that we continue to provide you with high-quality videos like this. Additionally, if you loved the video but still haven't subscribed to our channel, you're missing out. This term for digital marketing has been in use for a while now. The term digital marketing will be defined after much listening. It refers to the promotion of any good or service through the use of the internet and various online mediums such as social media, search engines, sponsored advertisements, and so on. In addition, an ecosystem is formed when a product or service is promoted through digital or internet platforms to the general public in order to generate an ever-increasing number of sales. Now, you might be wondering why digital marketing is booming in popularity. Well, the most important factor is the exponential growth in internet users over the past 2 years. When I focus on Asia in particular, the number of people online is astronomical compared to any other region. Since our target audience has already gone online, it stands to reason that we should too. As a result, digital marketers are in high demand. Any company or business owner worth their salt needs one. If you're looking for a job, you can find plenty of opportunities on websites like naukri.com within your reach once you've mastered this talent. If you're interested in freelancing as a career path, we'll go over everything you need to know from getting started to creating a learning strategy to finding a place to study and everything in between. Our lesson for the day is this, and we've broken it down into 6 sections. Pre-required is the initial component. Do you really want to learn digital marketing or enter this field as a career? I ask since I'm not sure which path you're on. Thus, what are the prerequisite abilities? Now that you've decided to start studying, whether it's a course or something else entirely, what are the items you should have on hand before you dive in? Before we dive into the specifics of what you need to know, we'll go over the most crucial aspects of digital marketing and where you can really shine. We'll explain what we do in each segment, and you'll have a firm grasp on everything since, let's be honest, most people know this stuff. Due to the vastness of the field, students often feel overwhelmed while trying to decide what aspects of digital marketing to study. In addition, we will go over certain tools that you should be familiar with if you are studying digital marketing. Not only that, but we'll know exactly what to do and how to execute it. We will also cover learning options, such as how there is an abundance of both free and paid content available online, and how we may narrow our focus to understand digital marketing or a certain section. If so, then we'll go over all the ins and outs, free versus paid, the differences, what matters most to you, giving back, portfolio building. We've covered digital marketing so far, but how to put together a portfolio, where to find relevant work experience everywhere you apply for a job. People will ask, bro, what are your skills? And finally, the opportunities for employment and income that digital marketing makes possible. Thanks to today's marketing lesson and the portfolio you created, you should have a better idea of where to look for work and how much money you can make in digital marketing. In addition, we will touch on networking, specifically how to expand your network and attract new opportunities. The power of internet marketing is at our fingertips. Without further ado, let's get started, and absolutely watch the video. Be sure you don't miss a thing. This indicates that the video is brief, but you should still view it in its entirety, even at 1.5x. Do not skip any part of the video. Watch it in its entirety. Tell me why I'm saying this. Reason being, you can find some helpful hints in each and every point. Now, let's begin by discussing the prerequisite. Alright, prerequisite. In other words, all you need is a computer, preferably a laptop, and an internet connection if you're interested in learning digital marketing or have already started doing so. No fancy gear is required. Simple connection works well. Personal computer. Naturally, many are wondering, ma'am, is it possible to do marketing through the phone? I told you so. The truth is, you can do anything, but you'll have a lot of digital limitations. You can do marketing for 10 rupees on a phone if marketing is 100% effective. However, if you want to manage and analyze other things, you'll need a laptop. That's why you should start with a laptop right now. Many people say they don't want to use a laptop. I mean, seriously, who taught you how to use this phone? I showed you in my tutorial. Now that you have it, use it like this. There will come a time when we need to interact with real people, even if it's only through videos. A person's communication abilities will provide them an advantage, even if we persuade them morally to support our proposal. Aside from that, your eagerness to learn is commendable. After all, I'm not going to teach you all of digital marketing by showing you a video. Starting from scratch will take you 3 to 4 months. Even if you manage to master only one portion, it will still take you at least that long. Brother, I want to learn something, and I'm willing to put in 2 months and 2 or 3 hours a day to learn it. But there's also creativity, and that's something you can't teach. If you're the type of person that thinks, I can't do this basic study or the same work over and over again, I want something new every day and some creativity, then digital marketing is really the industry for you. I will teach you digital marketing if you know this much about how technology evolved into laptops and phones and how left and right clicks came to be. Alright, so these are the fundamental things: a laptop, an internet connection, and a willingness to study. Everything else is optional. You can always get around to it later. But these are the very minimum you need to begin studying digital marketing and implementing it. Alright, let's chat about something crucial now. Parts of digital marketing are what we have for you in this video. Many are now unsure of the exact number of segments. Am I to believe that we should enroll? Therefore, we shall discuss everything in depth. I have now split the digital marketing area into 2 halves. I have separated the components into 2 groups, the main ones, which are the most crucial parts root segments, and the secondary ones, which are there to provide support. What exactly are portions that provide support? You can refer to these as supplementary segments. If you master it, you'll have all the tools you need to master the main segments. But first, let's discuss the main portions. Now that we know what the main parts are, let's break them down. Our search engine optimization SEO is the primary concern. Search engine optimization, or SEO, is the next step. First, I'll give you a quick rundown of what digital marketing entails. If I were to split it into 2 sections, the first would be organic marketing, and the second would be paid advertising. One component of organic marketing is paid marketing. We advertise without actually paying any platform to do so. We engage in marketing without making a financial contribution to any company. Suppose, for the sake of argument, that you are actively working to expand your company. On the one hand, we have our paid ads. With paid ads, we run ad campaigns by paying a specific platform, like Google's or It Happens. On the other hand, this obviously reduces our budget. The second benefit is that it gives us a long-term effect, but it may take some time and effort. Our SEO, or search engine optimization, is now vital to organic marketing. Engine optimization SEO, we will advertise any associated websites in this manner if you have any. We tweak it in a certain way to have it rank higher in search engines. This is called optimization. Suppose you own a furniture store and offer your wares online. In this case, you may sell sofas in India. You want your website to be at the top of the results when people type in these kinds of keywords. Right, well, it's not that simple. When I mention Google, it considers more than two elements to determine which page is first and which is second. In this case, deciding which one to keep at number 100 and which one to keep at number 3 requires a lot of work. Search engine optimization to get your website to the top of relevant search results. SEO is applicable to any company with a website. Beyond that, we offer local SEO services regardless of the size of your organization. We carry out worldwide SEO if your company operates in more than one country. On top of that, SEO is a crucial part of organic digital marketing if your e-commerce website is. Subsequently, your sponsored advertisements will appear in the following section. This is a crucial part of the digital landscape as well. Advertising, because search engine optimization SEO sounds great in theory, but in practice requires dedication, perseverance, and a healthy dose of hard work. Things may be slow going at times, but that's only because businesses are ever evolving. People who pick paid advertisements do so because they want results, and we want results quickly. There are 3 subsets of paid advertisements. For example, Google Ads operates as a platform where advertisers can place their ads. The catch is that these ads come at a cost. This is known as pay-per-click (PPC), and it increases in proportion to the number of clicks your ad, website, or campaign receives. May I also ask how to set this up? What can we possibly gain from this? For example, let's say a client is paying you 100,000 rupees per month. You need to manage and build the campaign so that we obtain more conversions at a lower cost. If you're managing a paid trade worth 10,000 rupees and only making 5,000 rupees in profit, why would he bother investing? Now consider this. If the client wants 10,000 rupees and you're willing to give it to him, and we can give him at least 1 lakh rupees in return. How do we manage the campaign, make and publish the ads, plan the strategy, establish the budget, and determine the bid? Everything you've learned so far is correct, but there is more to social media than meets the eye. For example, you can't escape ads for Swiggy. Every platform runs ads these days. The most important thing is to know who you're trying to reach, because only then can you create an effective campaign. What you need to know about sponsored ads is how these OTT platforms work. If you want to run ads on them, you'll also need to know how to contact the advertisements. Upon completion of the course, you will have access to more than 25 modules, covering paid ads and digital marketing, along with practical projects. If you would like to schedule a free demo, please find the relevant form in the batch description. Fill it out, and a member of our team will be in touch. Now, let's move on to the next section, where you will take a crucial test of our digital marketing. Why? Because search engine optimization SEO, paid advertising aid, social media SMM, and writing anywhere else? Especially if you know your copyrights, how to write compelling headlines and catch lines for cash, and how to write blogs. Writing is a means of learning. Uploading something at the moment in such a way that it becomes viral increases the exposure of our business or content to an ever-increasing audience. If we increase our marketing efforts, we can master social media optimization. And if we do this for the country, it becomes famous all over the world. Additionally, it is crucial to understand email marketing today, because you receive a lot of emails and need to know how many of them you open. When it comes to email marketing, there are a lot of moving parts, such as how to use a database, when to send emails, whether to put them inside or outside the message, how to avoid having your emails marked as spam, and so on. Aside from optimizing it for the store and the number of people who download it from the Play Store or the App Store, there's another important topic we cover: online reputation management. Today, people are very curious about how politicians, businesses, and other public figures are perceived online. What people say about him matters when it comes to online reputation management, or whether it's a politician's campaign, a celebrity's campaign, or a movie's campaign, or is essential. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you should hire a professional graphic designer. But if you're good with online tools like Canva, which you can, learn about in Detailer. Any other tool like Adobe Illustrator, you can learn it. 2. If you're in a job where you edit short videos for clients, your employer probably expects you to do the same. The same goes for website development. If you can get a website developed in detail, you'll have a leg up. However, if you're working with content management systems, CMS, such as WordPress, where no code is necessary, you'll have an advantage. You should make a website less because many times when we do freelancing too, the client tells us, brother, you do not have our website. Then you can either make it outsourced or you can make it yourself and you can offer extra money, or along with that you should know freelancing skills. You should know where we will get customers from, where we will bring all our projects. Along with that, the major platforms you have freelancing, they should have their knowledge. How we make gig, then how do we publish what we talk to the client? These freelancing skills should be known. Now, why have I put them in these primary segment and supportive segments? Because when you learn digital marketing, you have to learn all these things. If you're having trouble keeping up, take a break and figure out what you need. If that doesn't work, then study up on these for things. Otherwise, I've already told you how important the primary segments are, so be sure you're using them correctly. Now that we've covered the segments that make up digital marketing, let's talk about the tools you'll need. If you want to be an expert, you need to know the ins and outs of analytics. There's a tool that lets you add a lot of tags to your website and then manage them all at once. If you're blogging on your website, for example, and you want to know how much money you can make from ads on your site, Google Analytics is a great tool for managing your website on the server. The cPanel is another little tool that has to do with websites, but it also has knowledge. If you're learning digital marketing, you should know how to optimize your website for paid search engines. It's all right to have this assistance with website-related matters. Now I'll get this help here. I've put a star before the 4 tools that I'm going to tell you about, and I've put it there because it's mandatory. You can acquire an advantage in the market by learning this or any of the vegetables it produces. For example, Canva is a web-based visual design tool. If you use it, you can make excellent creative posts, reels, and stories. If you're good with your hands and want to learn how to make professional-looking graphics for your website's marketing strategy, then you should definitely check out Canva. The course is extensive, I believe. It's about 2.5 hours long, so you'll cover all the bases. If you're interested in learning more about Canva, there are other options, such as Adobe.com, where you can find a variety of tools. If you're interested in learning web development, but don't want to deal with code, you can still create a website. Alright, if you're new to WordPress or just starting out, there are a ton of resources available on this channel that can help you learn the ropes. For example, if you subscribe to the Gut Hub, you can build a website from scratch without touching a single line of code. Another great resource is Google Groups. If you're interested in learning digital marketing, I recommend compiling a list of all the tools you'll need and marking them as mandatory. If we're talking about search engine optimization SEO, then the first month is for beginners. After that, you should take a month to learn the basics of SEO. If you want to go deep, then 2.5 months should be plenty. You can spend 1 month learning paid advertising, at least 1 to 1.5 months if you want to. Master all the important social media platforms, third parties, display ads, video ads, and anything else related. Then, you can spend 15 to 20 days writing content. Spend 3 or 4 days optimizing your store's performance. 1 week studying online reputation management, 2 weeks on YouTube, then 2 weeks on supported segments, then 3 weeks on support. And finally, if you want to learn graphic design, 20 days on Canva will get you ready for the practice it requires. 1 to 2 weeks of website construction can be used for video editing. You should invest at least 1 week into learning the tools if you utilize content management systems. After that, we can jump right into making good websites. And finally, if you want to become a freelancer, you'll have to learn everything at once. We can learn the basics in a day if we know what we're doing. But how can we master complex tools like Canva, Mail, and WordPress in the same amount of time? If you have access to the right learning resources, you can save time and money. If you're interested in learning more about how search engine optimization, SEO, and paid ads, email marketing, operates, we have 3 different segments available to you. I'll be covering the conceptual aspects mostly. If you're on a tight budget like mine, I can't afford to spend a dime on digital marketing courses like the ones you've taken at Master Marketing Mindset, or even if you've paid for a separate social media course, you'll find everything you need here. You'll be able to grasp the concepts, see the big picture, and understand how everything will fit together. Okay, that's all for now. Hit the like button if you enjoy this video and want to keep loving. You can request a specific video by leaving a comment. Stay subscribed to our channel and continue to support us. Sending my regards.